Hey guys, me Tom. I'll show you another normal war replay. So we had a pretty interesting war. 25v25, like 21 town 14s. It was a good war, and we're going on to first replay. The thing is, they were decent clan, but they just had outdated bases and they weren't very well organized, as you would say. So, even recruited one of their players to join us, so we're not showing his base that got 3-starred, obviously, so all good. This one's going in with a Inferno Dragon Skelly army. This one's interesting because you have 3 multi-infernos and you're using 4 skeleton spells. But that means you have to freeze the multi-infernos or deal with it because they completely counter the skelly spell and bat spell. So yeah, you can see how quickly it wrecks this space. The tornadoes on the outside, near the outside wall. Just a good funnel with the heroes and stuff, and this made a 3-star. You can screenshot this army if you want, it's pretty cool, it's pretty unique. Let's move to second replay now. Fortunately, this one was 99% 2-star, so couldn't show it. This one's a second replay. And obviously, we have this common legend space. Been here since Tower 13. I think even Tower 12 had this base. Legends base, but I'm not sure. But it's a very old base. Tornadoes always between the Eagle and the Town Hall, so you have to take that into account when taking out this particular map. It's just the weakness of it is having that many valuable buildings in the core. That's the 4-clone variation of it. You can screenshot it as well. So yeah, we're moving on to third replay, which is this one is the same base. So another technique. Because we have the Eagle and the Town Hall next to each other, you can easily predict where the tornado will be. So yeah, it's bottom where the huts are, but still between the... It's usually in that area, so keep your eyes peeled. This one has 2 invisibilities and a freeze instead, but I recommend bringing a poison. But it's up to you, really. That's this variation. You can screenshot it if you want, but that's the third replay done. Like I said, this clan had very outdated bases. Like this one, the 4th replay. This one has been here since Tower 12 at least. Maybe even since Town 11 was max, but this was an extremely old base. So, yeah. There's a lot of variations of it, but it's like the Fort Island base with everything crammed in the middle. You really don't want to use it. Heroes funneling, some dragons funneling at the bottom, and push into the base. This is where the tornado is, because sometimes you don't even get to trigger it. Between the CC and the town hall, that's where the tornado is. But it may differ. Similar replay as the previous one. With 2 clones, no, 2 invisibility in it. If you don't know what's in a CC, bring a poison just in case. Because you'll need a... So if you don't know what's in CC, especially if you're like playing CWL or something, then just bring a poison to be safe and 2 invisibility spells. Obviously this one we failed on a bit, but we had a 93% with a low 14, so I'm happy with that. This one's the 7th replay. This one had problems with air sweepers, and this town hall was next to Inferno, which is also next to the Sky, which is kind of next to the Eagle, so you can see how clustered it is. Even the Queen and the RC is next to each other, so. Even the Warden's down. The King defending stays alive, but what is he gonna do when all that area's taken out? We have a nice path into the Eagle. Rage early. Use rages and freezes where necessary, and invisibility as well. Poisons, super minions in CC, or whatever this. So. Use the invisibility wisely, I guess. This one cut it close, but we can see a good execution. That matters. Tornado was where the Queen and RC altar was, but this was quite an unusual base. We have the 7 loon, 7 dragon, 4 dragon rider, 5 invisibility and some spells. If you're Town 13, then remove 1 invisibility, it should still work. So I'm speeding through this because like I'm kind of rushed on time, so yeah. This one's a 6th replay. Yeah, I'm rushed on time and I've really have no free time, so it's kind of getting a bit hectic with me in real life, so just trying to do the best I can and bring out my content, but obviously my content's kind of delayed, so nothing you can do much about that. I have to backlog it a bit. Okay, so this base is very common. It's like one of the OG Town 14 bases when Town 14 came out. This base was everywhere, man. Even in CWL, see this a few times, and I just cringe how often it gets used in CWL and stuff. So obviously you take out the Queen Charge Town compartment. Can even do it without Leon a CC. And obviously having really nice pathing with your army from the 6 o'clock scatter area or through the Eagle. Depends where from. The siege racks was not really in the right place, but whatever. We have access to the 4 expos in the core with the dead zones. Still should be easy because the Queen the queen survives. And yeah, you can see even space max space falls to part to it. You have the 2 baby dragons. I recommend bringing 2 or 3 more loons instead of the hogs, but that's just me. 2 super warriors, that's fine. 5 healers. I recommend also taking away 2 miners to add 3 wizards. But yeah, that's the army composition I use. If you're tile 13, remove one of the freezes. Okay, so we're on now our 7th replay, and this base is just horrible. Again, hybrid. You can see the town halls next to Inferno on that one, which is really bad. Well, not really bad, but it's just... if you take it... It prevents queen charges and stuff, but... all the values kind of clustered up in one place. And you can see you can... if you queen charge town hall, then the base becomes extremely predictable, so... Tornado in the core next to RC Alto and Expos. You can see how bad this layout is. Just don't use it. Just don't use it. Sorry, I'm just in a rush, so yeah, just gonna screenshot this one. It's just interesting variation of the normal hybrid. Okay, we're on this one. This one's actually pretty decent. There's the 4 clone variation, or this one. I like this one because the poison, it was versatile, especially if it's a fresh hit. Because you don't know if this CC is just like an ice golem and hound, or 3 super minions or something. So you never know what's going to come out of the CC. So if you're doing a fresh hit or CWL hit, I recommend using the poison and 2 invisibilities instead of 4th. Instead of the 4th, instead of 4th clone. Because not everyone's going to be idiots putting high value building sets to town hall and all that stuff. So heroes from all sides. Invisibility spell where needed. That was a good one. Just the usual DragClone Nuke attack combination. You can adjust spells if necessary, and if you're town 13, then just remove one of the invisibility spells or something, but yeah. This one's actually pretty common. I've seen it a few times in CWL myself. And this one has an interesting approach to it. The P.E.K.K.A bowler, which... so we have a quick warden warp because we want to avoid our warden into the explore range. Then you just push in through the middle. Use it on bases that are kind of like you can get to the threat area relatively quick, so yeah. can screenshot it, do whatever you want. There's 3 Pekka, 4 witches, 9 boulders, and other stuff like that. That's an interesting Pekka attack. Because Pekka Smash is actually still in the meta. Just not commonly used by the casual clans. I guess. This one I think is the 10th replay. I don't know, I think it's 10th. With the ring bases, you can have the bit. There's usually don't have outside buildings on these particular ring bases because this is actually a common legend space. With the king without the outside buildings, the battle rack or yam will break the walls automatically, so you don't really need a super wall breaker. So you can consider that into yam composition a bit. Like, there's no way the king will stay outside the walls for that long because all the buildings are inside the base. Okay, that's the composition there. Oh man, I'm so tired. I've had a long week, if I'm honest. This one wasn't freestyle, but whatever. This one's another ring base. Again, this one had so many outdated bases, as you would say. So it's made it for an easy win. But the king and the battle ram tags in the ward immediately. You don't need a super ward breaker. You can see the ring base's weakness. Having all those valuable buildings in the core, once you obliterate the core, there's nothing left. And since the base is so open outside the core, then you don't really have to break through many walls. But usually the tornadoes on the ring bases are usually near the eagle side, or between the eagle and the town hall, so don't let it catch you off guard. This one's a 12th replay. I think this is the second last replay. This one's actually a Th14 base because there's has that dead zone and stuff. So trading some lanes for mortars still a good choice. We'll test the farm at the top inferno. So I'm really in a rush. Like, I'm not really allowed to play much these days, so I have to speed up really fast. So that was the only questionnaire. Let's see what the next few are, because I only have like 5 minutes left for this. Okay, that was not a 3-star, but whatever. This one's the last replay because this one's a bad base. And the replays, the actual replays will be wiped out in a few hours, so, or within 1 or 2 hours, so I have to be quicker. Sorry, mate. I'm just having to speed this up because otherwise the replays would just get wiped out. Well, this base was bad, and this was an interesting twist. But it's the same army as the one on number 9. I think it was the 7th replay in this video. So, yeah. It's just the 3 ice golems kind of make it of a tank the queen a bit, and also punches through the walls like a failsafe super war breaker. This player actually joined us after the war to join our clan. I don't know about permanently, but left their clan to join ours, so I feel bad showing the 3-star replay in that one. This one was decent anti-free. This one though, the base was weak, so I'm not showing this one. That was a pretty good anti-free. Yeah, these base, we had Tower 13s hitting Tower 12s and even 11s. So there's nothing really else to show you here. But yeah, sorry, I'm really sorry that this video came out really rushed. It sounds really rushed, but thank you for watching this, guys. Hope you liked this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this, guys, and peace out. This is Clash with Tommy.